So in the last lecture, we created this schematic on Yeshma, and now we are going to annotate this U and J, and we are also going to move this to an appropriate position. So I am going to put RF24 in the middle of uh, this circuit. So clicking at the center and then using M key and key, and then I can move it wherever I want, and same with this. Click M, and then I'm gonna put it over here. Now the next thing which we are going to do is to annotate these U and J. To do that, I'll double click here and then I'll make it as U1. Okay, and same with this. This will be, let's name it as P1. All right, so that's how you do the annotation. Now next comes the electrical design rule check. That's the only thing remaining to be done before we complete the process of designing the schematic for our new board. To do the electrical rule check, click on this bumblebee button on the top menu, and we are going to run this electrical rule check, and it says finished and there is no error in our schematic. So I'll close this, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a fault over here, which means I'm going to remove a wire, and then I'll check uh, if uh, if there's any change on the electrical design rule check or not. So I've removed a connection between 7 and 8 pin, and I'm going to check it again. So run. Now as you can see, it is showing a warning sign 2. Pin not connected, use no connection flag to suppress this error, and pin 7 input and pin 8 passive. So these two are unconnected, as you can see here. So you can see how with the help of this electrical design rule check, we can see what are the wires which are not connected in our circuit, just in case if we forget to connect or we missed any connection in the circuit. So now I'm going to reconnect them, and then we'll check it again. So you can see there are no errors. So that's how you do the electrical design rule check. So now we are going to connect the component with the footprint. And to do that, we have to click on this symbol which says assign PCB footprints to schematic symbol. When you click on that, so this window will appear. And it takes a little bit time for the data to appear over here. So here on the left hand side, you see the footprint libraries, and on the right hand side are the contents of each library that is selected at a given time. So for example, if I select this, it will show the content of this library over here on the right hand side, and if I change it, then here it will also change. And here in the middle, you will see the components from the current schematic. You can see here that in the middle plane, we have two components, the connector pin P1 and the custom part U1, which is our NRF24. Now for the connector component, look through the contents of the content library. Once you click on the content library in the left pane, you will see the right plane, all of the components from all of the libraries will be here, but here you can see it's like a lot. So this is not very useful. We need to narrow down our search. So to do that, what we are going to do, we are going to use these filters. The first we can use is this symbol with L. So when we click on this, and then click here, and then it shows all of these button switches you can see. We can further short down our search by clicking on this hash symbol, and then you see all these. And if you want to do the uh, further you want to narrow it down your search, then you can click on this use schematic symbol footprint filters. So now here you see once you click there, you will notice that the right plane is now empty. This means that there is no component in the content library that has the name connect 1 cross 08. Therefore, we have incorrect in looking in the content connect library for this particular footprint. So now what we are going to do, we need to think about like where we can find this. So maybe in the header pin. So let's look for the header pin. So here we found a connector pin header, and we are going to use this one. And so you can see like as you click on different these values here on the right hand side, you have the content inside this content library. So we'll click on the 1.00 and under that we are going to use the vertical one. So we click on the vertical one. So when you clicked on whichever you want, then it will automatically move your this highlighter to the next component. But we need to make sure whether the component which we have selected is matching, their footprints are matching with our requirement or not. Now to look that, uh, we can use this symbol and clicking on this symbol which says view selected footprint. We'll click here, and then we can see the footprint we want. So you can see here uh, this is the connector of 8-pin connector, and this is exactly what we want for according to our schematic. So close this. So we will save this. We selected the vertical one under this, and you can select any of them. For example, let's see if I select horizontal, and then I want to see how the footprint looks like. So it looks like this for the horizontal one. So I think I'm not going to use this one. So I will go back again to the vertical one and just double checking it. Okay, so this is the right one.